In this video, you will learn how to post an asset retirement with customer integration in SAP S/4HANA using Fiori. So before we can post any retirement, of course our asset needs some values first. So first of all, let's create a new asset master via AS01 application. We will just select an asset class and hit on enter. Afterwards, we provide a description. Over here, the account determination is derived automatically. By the way, if you want to find out more about account determination in asset accounting, I will link you another video of mine in the description of this one. So make sure to check it out afterwards. In the time-dependent data, we will at least assign a cost center, and that's basically it for now. So we can save the new asset. Now we will copy the asset number and we will post an asset acquisition, because if we want to retire the asset later, we need some values on this asset first. So we go to ABZ post acquisition with automatic offsetting entry. This is just an example. You could use different applications to post an acquisition. So we have here our existing asset in the selected company code. We will scroll down a bit. We won't insert here a specific accounting principle. We will leave it free for now so that the values will be posted to all depreciation areas. We will insert here the document date, posting date, and asset value date. Please be aware that this one here is quite important for the calculation of our depreciation later on. Then we post, let's say, 10,000 euro, and that's basically it. We could insert a quantity if needed, but for now we leave it free. So we can click here on simulate. We can see there are no errors, so we can post. And you can see the acquisition was posted successfully 2 times. For both of our accounting principles. So far so good. We will go back in the asset master via AS03 application display asset. Then we go here to asset values, and over here you can see that we had an external asset acquisition for 10,000. So this is fine. The depreciation is also calculated for now. And here we can see the transaction that was posted with transaction type 100, which is for the external asset acquisition. Please be aware that you can always double click here to display the document that was posted. So here it was posted against the asset clearing account. And of course, quite importantly, we can click here on the 3 dots and go to general ledger view so that the system displays also our profit centers and segments. Also, please be aware that we can click here on other ledger to display the information for different ledgers if applicable. For now, this is fine. Now we can post our asset retirement. Therefore, we go to transaction F-92, post retirement integrated with customer. So we will post in retirement against the customer, meaning that we will post some revenue. First of all, we insert here our document and posting date. The document type DR is already correct. Then we have our company code, our currency, and that's basically it. Of course, you could insert here some reference data, but for now we will leave it free. Then we scroll down and here you can see the posting key. So 01 is an invoice for a customer. So this is fine. Now we will insert here the customer account. Of course, this customer must be created beforehand as a business partner in your system. So we will take this customer over here and that's it. We can hit on enter to provide our details. We will take a simple example. So here we will say that we will also sell this here for 10,000. We let the tax be calculated and that's fine. So we can go down and insert the next line item. Please be aware that now we will post against the posting key 50. So this is a credit entry because now we are posting our revenues. We will take this account over here, which is a revenue from asset sale. Now this is fine. We hit on enter. We will provide the same amount. We'll do this here with an asterisk, so that the amount will be taken over from the other position. Then we need to provide our tax code. So we will take an output tax domestic full tax rate. And extremely important is now this indicator over here called asset retirement to tell the system that we want to post in retirement. So this is fine. And now we can hit on enter on our keyboard. Then we also need to provide here a cost center. And now we can hit on enter on our keyboard. Now you can see we can insert the asset to be retired. So this is our asset number. We can even provide a sub number if applicable, so that even our asset's sub number could be retired. Then we have here the transaction type. It's set to 210. Let's take a look. So 210 is retirement with revenue. Please beware that 210 means retirement with revenue regarding historical assets. So assets that were not acquired in the same year. As we just acquired the asset and posted the revenues to the asset via the ABZO application, as you've seen before, we need to choose not 210, but we need to choose retirement of current year acquisition with revenue. Now we need to insert the asset value date, and then we will hit here this indicator, complete retirement. With this indicator, we mark that we want to retire the asset fully. We won't insert a posted amount, percentage, and quantity, because this is only relevant if we won't post a complete retirement, but only a partial retirement. So for now, we'll hit on continue. Now we'll hit on post. And the document was posted in our system. Now let's take a look on what happened. If we go back to AS03, display asset, hit on asset values. Now you can see over here, no values are being displayed anymore. This is because, as you can see, we have here another transaction, which is our retirement of current year acquisition with revenue. Let's double click over here. And here you can see the posting. So in the end, the system posted a revenue to our revenue account for asset retirement. Then we have here our clearing account for asset disposals. And in this case, we have a loss in asset transaction. We can also go here to our three dots and to the general ledger view, because here we can see also the profit centers and segments being derived. Furthermore, if we go here back to the entry view and then to asset accounting via the three dots, we can see what the posting looked like in our asset accounting. So over here, you can see the first document where we have our receivables domestic account, our revenue and our output tax. And on the other hand, here is the asset side. So the system in the end is quite intelligent with the posting logic over here. And all of this we did in just one application. Okay, this marks the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If so, then please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Also make sure to subscribe to my page where we have a community chat and where I post lots of informative documents about SAP. The link is in the bio of my channel. Thanks a lot and see you next time.